Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. We are still doing the Frozen Wilds DLC. I've been playing off camera to try and beat this goddamn Fireclaw. Oh my god. We've died so many times to it. I found a way, there's a thing that goes around dropping a freeze liquid chill water, yeah, I think. You have to make the Fireclaw run into it. It then goes fully frozen, and then you can just weaken it with your arrows and stuff like that. Oh my god! There's also 3 repair towers, and every time you died, you have to overwrite the first one all over again. Skip the cutscene. Oh my god! Anyway, I think this is it. If not, then this was a waste of me recording this first part. Anyway, thank y'all. I mean, not thank y'all for watching. Let's all sit back, relax, and see if I can do this. Alright, so yeah, these towers turn them off for a bit. Yeah. I've also accidentally fallen into lava a couple of times. Oh, crap, what the hell is this? Oh my god. That is actually the area where I've died a couple of times to lava. Well, it's come to me. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened there? Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. Did it. Damn stupid control towers. Oh crap. I didn't check if this is actually recording the audio. Okay, goddamn, it is. Oh, I thought that was a waste. Oh, I'm freezing.
What must...
Hey guys. What do you guys think? I'm not gonna say anything. Oh yes, they got mushrooms around here. Ooh. These are good mushrooms. Healing properties. Oh my god. They killed so many of these machines. While I focused on the main goddamn freeze claw.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower...
Okay, I'm doing it. We're getting rid of this shit. Oh, nice.
Protocol command detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Eli! No!
dead. Can't die.
Maria!
Oh shit.
Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
I bet you don't even know what to do. Oh, Rhea. Okay, cool. Ava's alive. Of course she is.
Restraints destroyed. Core access
Nice.
attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this
Nice.
facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
What the hell's that? Oh. The blue light.
Aurea, I'm
Aw.
free.
Nice.
You must escape.
Wait, does that mean now we can override Frost Claws and Fire Claws
My sister!
and Scorchers? Are you dead? Oh. No.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail.
Oh.
You are Banuk. What else matters?
Oh. Blue gleam. Well, we can't leave Aurea's body here.
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
You got the spear, right? Oh, shit. Oh, crap, I thought. Oh, I can't see if her body's there. Oh, that was it.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Nice. Come on, our attack. Yeah, good job. But damn, still can't believe that this is yellow stuff. I thought it said I was going to be the big one. No, I'm not sure if it's this one. Wait, what? Oh shit.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
This would have been a section to play. Maybe. I'm not really sure.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Make this shot count. Oh, nice.
Great Banukai!
Great Banukai. And then they just name themselves after the person. Kind of like Mandalorians. They're named after Mandalore the Great. Yeah. I think. Great Banukai. Woohoo! Y'all did it! Whoa, her eyes looked a bit milky? No, not milky, glassy?
Araya is gone.
Yeah,
What
what'd
of
she say?
Cyan?
She said she transferred herself to...
She said she
Auxiliary
was
center.
transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's
You can
Path.
just fast travel there.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Is it not gonna fast travel us there, or...? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, didn't need to fast travel to it. Or... No, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to travel there. Hey, harvestable. Nice. Wee. Alright, nice. Oh, that's cool. Battery facility, yeah, fire break. Why are these like grayed out? Can't go there? Yeah, can't. Oh, there's the blue gleam stuff. Nice. What do we have in our notebook? Yeah, this. I read that already, right? Yeah, probably. Let me just go and get rid of stuff, so be right back. Woohoo, here we are. Araya's retreat. I'm guessing this is the end of the DLC. Probably. Wonder what's gonna happen. After this, we're gonna probably have to get on back to doing main base game side quests, main quests. Oh, nice.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here.
Oh,
That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
I didn't think Araya was gonna die. I thought maybe Aratak would, but not Araya. But damn. Talk to Cyan, talk to Aratak. It's not an optional thing, okay.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak
Nice.
main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus.
Woohoo.
I feel profound grief over Araya's death.
It turned
I
white.
thought I was familiar
Or
with
gray.
the emotion, but this is something new.
Oh,
Cyan,
yeah.
I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that
And
any
cyan is
specific consolation
cyan
would
color.
suffice,
Nice.
Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more
Turned
comprehensive
more
level.
green.
Perhaps even like colleagues.
Other questions? Oh, crap. Yeah, tap Yellowstone.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, It was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long
Yes.
temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
The dam.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations.
God damn, I drank all my water.
It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Yeah, I know that. Those guys.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Alright, AIs.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Ted Faro.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
yeah.
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one.
Goddamn, yeah. Elizabeth Sobek.
And
Sobek.
Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was it like?
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
The upheaval.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes, billions were displaced and millions perished. as much as 20%
Why
of
are
the
you
global
going to
population.
space?
Until the clawback.
Clawback? What?
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was
No.
premature.
Oh, it's so sad. What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Firebreak.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another
Goddamn.
3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Little
Yes.
time.
If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Yeah, your colleagues.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your
nice.
focus.
Was Hephaestus destroyed?
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've
What the
never been
hell?
able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Ooh,
Undoubtedly.
Whoa. That was golden.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. it is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
What is Hephaestus?
What do you think
Yes.
Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and
It's
kill
like
humans.
Hades.
My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes, to construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line
Wants to
and why.
enslave.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
Wanted to enslave humanity.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was
Oh.
companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager
Oh.
for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles
Oh.
could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Oh, Aratak.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Anything else? Nope. Thank you, Cyan.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring
Yes.
other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
It would. Because at heart, you want to be honest, right?
I see. I will follow
Nice.
your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world?
Yeah.
I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Oh,
I should check on Aratak.
Cyan,
He's doing.
I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Oh, damn. The final interaction before the Banuk came. Yeah, this whole ending thing's making me emotional. If you say it. Let's go talk with Aratak. Ooh. Nice. Oop. Quick save. Hey there, Aratak.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Didn't let her down.
You didn't let her down.
Got
You
them
helped
have
her
no
do
water.
what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, Warrak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the
Oh
cauldron?
crap.
Yes, Fireclaws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Got side objectives that take out all the remaining Fireclaws?
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Lance?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient.
Oh my god,
as
yes.
does the name Hades.
Overrides.
A connection, perhaps. As yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Okay. And it seems like... What is that? Got a new quest? An errand. Kill the Fireclaws. Should be opportunities told Aloy and Agent Reddick. Catch the hell? Crap, I got a bunch of other stuff. Damn, yeah. Got those. But yeah, pretty much, this DLC is over, right? There's nothing much left. Faster reload through, yeah. I need that. Anyway, yeah. This quest is kinda over. See what? I can now take on. Yeah, I can override Fireclaws. Huh. Got them, there's 5 of them. Though, yeah, I have to destroy them, right? Just overriding them doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I won't be doing that. Not unless I have a higher level. Anyway, this is it for today. This is the end of today's episode. Thank you all for watching. In the next, I think we won't do a quest. Instead, we will hunt for the other cauldrons. Yes, we'll hunt for a bunch of them. Yoo-hoo. Then, yeah, it'll be really fun to be done with. Nice. Anyway, thank you all for watching again. Yeah, don't have anything else much to say. Goodbye.